Hey everybody, it's Lynn from A Bit of Birdsong. I am going to be destashing some things over the next few days, and I have a stack of fabric that I wanted to just show you. There are upholstery pieces. You can see there's a partial bird on there. I'm just going to show you real quick. I don't like to just list things without showing you what's in here. There are several pieces. I don't know if this was part of a garment. It looks old, really pretty. There's a long piece of this. I have several pieces that look like they're from the same thing. This is an upholstery sample, and it's a large piece. It's kind of a satiny, paisley looking thing. I threw some things in here that I just ended up not using. There's a sample with a flower, and here's some, is this toile? I can't even think right now. I've been at work all day. So I included that just because I'm really trying to clean out again. And there's some pretty pieces in here. I think this is maybe an African pattern, but you can see the beautiful gold on there. And then we have some shiny pieces. Here's a piece of netting that's got the little, it's like stars or snowflakes. And then this is really pretty. I thought for sure I would get to all of these, and I just haven't used them yet. This is kind of a large piece. It's cut in a triangle, and you can see the little beads and the sparkles. Maybe this is like from like an Indian fabric or something. I'm not sure. Here's more of the moon. And so this had, let me tear this off. This had some interfacing on it. I thought I had gotten it all off, but maybe not. Oh, good grief. The other pieces tore off really easily. Anyway, there's more. I thought I had gotten rid of all of this. So there is another long piece. Goodness, this is probably 1.5 yards of that really pretty trim. You can see the stitching. Here's a really shiny piece. This stuff is fun to work with. I kept thinking, and you can see there's definitely, so let me cut that off and tell you that this fabric ravels, unravels, whatever. You have to, you have to work with intention with these things. Hang on. I had a piece stuck to my hand. This is pretty. So sort of a satiny piece with the machine stitching there. And I love this. Again, I thought I would get to all of this, and I just haven't. I've been so busy. And my workshop, that's really pretty. My workshop has reached critical mass. I have to get rid of some things again. This is kind of a stretchy fabric. It's gold and it's crinkly. It's kind of fun. I like that. See how it's kind of crinkled? And then this is really pretty. So I cut off a piece of this to go in the journal that I'm working on with the 6-pack collab that I'm sending out to Rosemary today. This is a nice piece. So it is big, and it's kind of a heavy fabric. It's got the stripes in it. It's it's like a heavy canvasy cotton, but you can see the gold in it. I don't know that I've ever seen one. So it reminds me a little bit of ticking. The pattern's different, but you know what I'm saying? With the little stripes, that sort of feels old-fashioned, and then you have the sparkles in it. I just knew that I would get to this one, and I didn't. And I've got to let some things go. There's a smaller piece, and I think these were some sort of African patterns. Really beautiful. This is an upholstery sample. It's very soft. You can see the flowers on there. I thought it would be a pretty journal cover. Here's a shiny piece of fabric. And here is more of that African, the beautiful gold leaves. It's an African print, I believe. And then this with the fish, so pretty. I thought I would get to that. And this is another piece of netting. It's got some silver sparkles in it. And here is some dyed fabric, almost like a tie-dye, very bright. And more of these prints here. And then here is another large piece of this fabric. It feels like cotton. It's not flimsy. It looks a little old to me. You can see a hem around here and a little loop. So I don't know if this was a wall hanging or a garment. I really don't know. It could have been several different pieces. But this, I do believe, is part of those longer strips that I showed you earlier. Here's more of the moon and the stars. And then this, it's really pretty. This is an upholstery sample. You can see where it's got the paper around it. It's raised. It's really pretty. I love the colors, but again, I never got to that one. More upholstery fabric. You can see it's still got the tag on it here. I like to use these things for my prayer journals, the upholstery fabric. And oh, look at that. I love that. I definitely wanted to use that. See, that would make a pretty journal just like that. And you can use glue, you can sew around the edges. There are a lot of ways to keep this from just completely unraveling. But I'm out of time with this stack. I need to get rid of some things. This is gorgeous. It's sort of a blue and gold. Like the blue is almost hidden. You can see from the threads, it's definitely blue. But in here with the gold over the top, I don't know, it's just really gorgeous. And then here is a large piece. This is an upholstery sample. And oh my, I think I just cleaned out a whole basket. So more pieces, and then, oh, pretty. This is like a velour, sort of a velvety. These are just little sample pieces here. And there's another one and another one. And I love things like this. But they need to go. There's another piece of that. And then this. So I have held on to this for a long time. This is a large sample. You can see the rivets in here, or the grommets, I should say, not rivets. And there is another one here. Are there 4 in total? Yeah. But look at the needlework in that. And it would be beautiful. You could put it on a table. You could cut it up. Again, you need to be intentional when you use this, and just know that if you cut into the stitching, you're going to have to do something about the unraveling. But this is gorgeous, and the colors are really earthy in this. So, and that's pretty big too. Hang on, let me see. That's probably, it's almost a yard across. Oops, that needs to move back. Little feathers. And then this, another upholstery sample, and then this one. It's been cut out of a tiny bit. So this is a very large stack. I will probably mail this. Well, I will mail it priority, because you can do a more like a flat rate if I do a box or something. So this whole stack is $25 US only. That's I just can't do international right now. If you're interested, you can leave me a comment on this video, and the first one who responds, I will, respond to you, and it's PayPal. So if you do PayPal, this is available US only, and you can just let me know. Yeah, so details will be in the description. Thank you so much. Bye for now.